So this is keep or sell. Let's start with Dallo.
Why am I not starting with Layman's?
I want to just start a little bit more.
Be argumentative.
Yes, no, mate. Right,
Yeah.
well, let's go Layman's then.
List,
All right, let's go. Fucking hell, let's go Layman's then.
Keep all day long. He's been probably one of the best signings the club's
Fine.
done for a long time.
Fine.
Started off well, eh?
Just keep. I think.
He went. Okay, well,
So he's saying
went to Dallo very quickly. They went to Dallo very quickly.
Yeah, but he's saying just keep as in like I'll just about keep him. I think he means.
Well, let's go.
Dallo.
Just keep. I think definitely keep. I think he's been there a long time now. Really good squad player. Really reliable. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, he's not reliable, is he? He's not. Do they watch us? Do they do they watch the games, bro? They don't watch the games.
Well,
they don't.
If you think that was egregious, if you think that was bad, but
I don't want to do this.
What?
This is
I can almost get around the idea of like Dallo as a squad player because because he is he's well liked, talks a lot of different languages. They always say he's hard worker. I don't know, reliable in the sense that maybe the majority of his passes don't go to the target. That's reliable.
No, he's available. Like he's not injured a lot.
Available, maybe. Yeah. Right. But okay, you go, well, debatable.
Like, what are you relying on him for? Yeah.
we'll keep going.
Yeah. Mazraoui.
So I would have said keep start of the season. I thought he started off really well, but he just seems to not play much.
He's been like a right side centre half, and they don't play with three centre half.
Not for me.
Still it.
But he's a fullback.
So Mazraoui, right? Mazraoui straight gone, right? Straight gone. They've gone, I don't know where he fits. That's the whole fucking point of Mazraoui, is that he can fit everywhere. I don't know where he fits. He's played right-sided centre-back. He's played right-back. He's played left-back. He's played in the 10. He's played wing-back. The whole point that they'd be looking at John O'Shea in their own squad going, I don't know where you fit, John. Well, everywhere. The point is everywhere.
That is mad. That is the ritual reason why we have Mazraoui, because he can play multiple positions. Like that's it. And like my thoughts on Mazraoui. Like I don't think he should be starting every game and stuff like that. If we're trying to push, we need to. But like you need squad players. You need people who can do a little bit of everything. Calm and composed. Jesus.
Yeah. All right.
I'd definitely keep him. People say get rid of him. He's injured. How can you get rid of somebody who's not been playing?
I think it's between him and Harry Maguire who you keep. I think you just keep one of them.
Which one then?
Well, if he was fit, I'd probably just go for him.
Well,
so they're keeping De Ligt, but they're saying it's between De Ligt and Harry Maguire. I mean,
not really much controversy there. I think that there's a lot of people who would disagree, agree. The centre backs is a bit of a contentious thing because the injuries and reliability actually is a problem. That's where you look at like the situation and you go, we need some reliability there. What is that going to look like? What's De Ligt going to look like after this? He's been out for ages and he's had a few injury problems. Harry Maguire, same thing, even though he's staying for next year, but we don't mind that because it's a bit of an extension. Again, need squad players, but we do need an A side. But yeah, I'm not. That's not mad contentious. That one.
No, that one's not.
I was just going to say Maguire.
I'm thinking about a United team who you want to win the league, win Champions League, and that's where United should be aiming. I'm not sure you'd do that with Harry Maguire.
I'd keep him, definitely. I think he defends that edge of the box, right in both boxes in the air. He's commanding.
Martinez.
Well, before we get to Martinez,
I think the Maguire one. Say get rid of him.
The Maguire one. What do you think about that? It's pretty fair, on both sides, really.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think because it's true. When we next win the Premier League, will Harry Maguire be the guy who's featuring every single game? I'll be very, as the main centre-back, I'll be very surprised. Football's a funny old game. You never know. Things can happen very quickly, but I doubt it. You're probably not going to win a Premier League with him there over 38 games. He can be in a squad maybe.
Yeah, that's not the point you're keeping him for, is it? Really?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right now, we've got a lot to do. He's an older player, experienced. He's reliable. We're keeping him for that. We've got some young centre-backs who do need to learn, and we still need to buy one, so you keep him. So Nicky Butt's probably right on this one. And he is right. He defends both boxes really well, or he's good in both boxes. And although he's a little bit older now, he's still reliable.
Yeah, I mean, look, said before, I wouldn't, if it was me, I wouldn't have given up the new contract, but it's not a hill to die on, one of those things.
You're not like, I can't believe we've renewed Maguire.
No. My thing, actually, to be fair to Scholes, my point was kind of similar to that I don't think he should be our starting centre-back next season. Because if he is, that probably suggests some things a bit going wrong in the centre-back position at that stage of his career. But we go to Leacher, and a lot of people expecting this to go one way.
When he's playing, I thought he was really good. I genuinely think he was really good. I think every centre-half they've got, they need a better one next to him. Do you know what I mean?
agree with that.
So is he staying or is he going?
I'd probably just keep him.
Yeah, I'd keep him. I mean, again, you can't keep everyone. You've got to have to get rid of a couple to get ones in. But when he's played, he's been always one of the top players. He has.
Dorgu.
Right, before we get to Dorgu,
Yeah.
I mean, the Martinez one, did that surprise you a little bit? Were you expecting something different?
Well, I suppose if they carried on what they were on, I'd let him go. He's not good enough. I just think it's just physicality. I think this like the size of it. I just don't. If they carried on that, then it would have just been outrageous. So maybe I'm not surprised. Really, their assessment of him's right. Every time he's played, he's the best player. He's the top. He's the top guy. That was an interesting one. What do you think about that statement of every single centre half we've got, they need a better one next to them?
Do you know what? I think that's probably accurate. You know,
I like that.
I think that's probably accurate. And that's why we're talking. I mentioned this before. I look at our centre back options going forward, and I go, actually, I think we need something more there, because you're looking at Leacher, De Ligt, Maguire. You're talking about Maguire, older, injuries have crept in. De Ligt, obviously injuries crept in. Martinez, injuries have crept in. Then the other two are two young guys in Yoro and Heaven who would need someone more experienced next to him. So that was what I was making about a month ago. I think that's fair. You know, I don't think we'll sign.
These are scholars, mate. This is nothing.
Well,
nothing
Flex,
this,
let's be careful, right? Because Patrick Dorgu, now, of course, young guy, came in January last year. Bit of a difficult time at the start. Was a left wing back, but now just before he got injured, that big injury, which he's on his way back from. Brilliant performances, goals against Man City, goals against Arsenal. Here are their thoughts on Dorgu.
I don't know what he is. He does some great games. He scores
He brought
some.
him in as a wing back. Yeah. He's not really played wing back, and he actually done all right. Unless, I'd probably sell.
Yeah,
but it's like Nicky says, I'm not sure what position he is.
Yoro.
Right. Okay, so let me get this. So they'll sell Patrick Dorgu based off of, I don't really know what he is. He's brought in as a wing back, and we don't play wing backs anymore. And then he goes, done all right playing further forward. And maybe it's the fucking brain dead manager we had last time who basically didn't let this kid get off to a good start. And the glimpses that we've seen is when the kid has played, further forward. So maybe that with that you go, probably like to see more. I think it's time to kids clearly got something, because I'm very honest about Dorgu. During that period, we go, I don't know what he's meant to be this wing back, but he's not very good. He gives the ball away. He looks a bit lost. But then you start to give him time, and you start to see actually further forward is where he should be playing. Right wing against Newcastle, excellent. The 2 games against Arsenal and City. So you actually need to see. I think the fair thing to say for him is he's a young player who's been here just over a year. He's had flashes of brilliance, and that has come further forward. We've changed the manager. There's been a lot of inconsistencies around him. Let's see what the kid can do in a stable environment next year. Not just sell him.
I mean, this was one. Well, when I watched this for the first time last night, and Dorgu came up, and you like in your head, you almost try and predict what they're going to say before they say it. I thought, wow, naturally it will be a bit difficult start. And again, that conversation of don't really know what he is kind of thing. I'd go, fair enough. But given the fact that you're just starting to find out actually what he could be and what he is, the natural thing would be, right, like you said, let him develop then. It was difficult at the start. You didn't know where he fit, but now we found where he fits. When we beat the 2 best teams in the league this season, he was integral, and scored goals. So let's get rid of him. The comment says there, it doesn't make sense. The line, I don't know what he is, so I'm just gonna.
So I'll just get rid of him. I could have a really good player there, but you know what? I'm not sure where he fits. Yeah, you're not sure where he fits because, again, we've just had our worst manager in Premier League history played a system that is so alien to Man United that we almost never want to see again. I know if we would be winning with it, it doesn't matter, just win. But we're so scarred from that. I think it's fair to say, fuck your 3 centre-backs, mate, and wing-backs. I don't ever want to see that, And we've seen this kid play a little bit more advanced, and you can see a bit there. Nothing to go, oh my God, we don't need to buy wingers. We've unlocked Dorgu. It's amazing. No,
Yeah.
We just need to see some more. This is all right. He's been out for 10 weeks as well. What more do you want from the kid?
This 21-year-old has just started showing glimpses of maybe what he could be capable of. So let's stop that. And we only signed him 18 months ago. That is just, oh my goodness me. But okay, right. So that's Patrick Dorgu. They would get rid of him. Lenny Yoro. This is what they say.
Just a young centre back, and I'd be putting him out on loan, mate.
So you're keeping him?
I'd keep him, but put him out on loan.
I think there's something in there. I think he needs a bit of time, but if he had to make a choice now, I'd probably sell him.
Sure.
Probably
Right.
sell Lenny Yoro.
So they're saying two different things. So if we break that down, Nicky Butt's saying needs time, so put him on loan. Put him on loan. But Scholes is saying there is actually something. Again, he's saying there's something there, but if you're asking me now, I'd say sell him. So it doesn't really make sense. I think the interesting thing about Yoro, because what it is we can watch these lot and just go, you fucking clowns, and then just not even talk about the players objectively. Lenny Yoro does need time. It's exactly what he needs. He needs to stay in the first team. He needs to stay at the club and keep building and keep learning. Now, loans are interesting, though, because I know, we always go back to the Arsenal thing, but, we do forget how young Lenny Yoro is. And, being bought for a big price tag doesn't necessarily mean he's ready to start every game. And we've seen some of the things he's struggled with. We've seen some of the things he needs to work on. We've seen some of the things he's really good at.
Luke Shaw.
Sure.
When Luke Shaw's fit, he's the best left back in Europe.
When he was playing.
Well, think about that fact.
Was the fucking hell. Jesus.
Think about that. Bear in mind, we've both praised Luke Shaw. We've said that, the hate for him is overdone in terms of his actual quality. People play down because of the injuries. They play down his quality, but best left back in Europe.
No,
Europe. Where's Unai Emery to say Europe 10 times again? How is that on my soundboard?
Europe.
Best left back in.
Good afternoon, Europe.
This one.
Europe.
There you go.
Europe.
The last one's so funny. This is what I'm saying. They don't watch any football. They don't watch any football. They don't watch any football. They don't watch Man United. They don't watch Man United, and they don't watch any football. They don't because when he's fit, he's not better than Nuno Mendes, is he? Obviously, he's not. Nowhere near him. At the moment, I'll be honest. I was trying to get Luke Shaw in that England team. So I'm like, you know what? I'll tell you what. Yeah. But now O'Reilly and Shaw have started to. O'Reilly and Hall have started to really accelerate. And Luke Shaw, as a modern day fullback, no, he's competent when he's fit. He started every game. We give him praise. I do defend Luke Shaw a little bit in terms of that fit. When he's fit, but I stop at when he's fit, he's the best left back in Europe. Obviously, he's not. He's not the best left back in the Premier when he's fit either. When he's fit, he's a steady Eddie, understands the game really well. He's had a lot of injuries. He's not explosive anymore. He's not quick anymore. He's not a marauding up and down fullback, which the modern day game demands. Luke Shaw, we bought from 18 years of age, when he was 18 years of age from Southampton, is not that same left back anymore. There was a reason why that back three actually really suited him at left centre back. Actually, to be fair to him, that's probably his best position now, left centre back in a free, which he's never probably going to get the chance to play again. So, and actually, look, in the resurgence of Michael Carrick, to be fair, to give Luke Shaw his props, he has played left back. He has played left back in this resurgence. So we give him his flowers for that. But again, going too far. He's the exact type of player we need to move on. The exact type of player. Been here too long. We've seen the best and the worst of him. It's a decade now. We need to get into the future. It's like tech. It's like you laughing at me saying, Flex, you still got the old MacBook. Where's your iMac thing with your Mac M5 chips out now, mate? You can't. Yeah, I know, but I like this one. It still works. Look, Owen, it still works. Yeah, I know, but there's things that does things quicker now. It can work, but got to get the new version, mate. That's what we need to do with Luke Shaw. It's that simple.
No, it's just true.
I mean, give him his testimonial. He's been here for ages. No problem. Just upgrade. The best left back in Europe. You know how wild that is to say that?
There's a lot of left backs out there, Flex, in Europe. You know what I mean? Best left back in Europe. No chance. It's 2026.
I was just checking who Bayern's left back was in their last game. I think they made a few changes here, though. But this Bischoff kid scored 2 goals in their last game, left back. Tom Bischoff. He's probably better than Shaw. Never seen him play.
Delicious, by the way. I love a Biscoff. Delicious.
Oh, no,
do you know Do you know I love the best stuff for me?
No.
But yes, Scholes carries on with Shaw.
Playing consistently. I don't think there's probably a better left back in the world.
No.
Not
Oh,
just
fucking hell.
He don't play.
He don't think there's a better left back in the world.
It gets bigger.
And really, when you expand it to the world, it's like it's South America. Europe is the best, isn't it? Really,
But still,
he's trying to go one further than Nicky. Nicky, watch this. I like
best
do
in the
you.
world. Don't get me wrong.
It's not.
Luke Shaw's
That's just being
got
silly.
talent, but no,
They don't believe
no, not even Luke Shaw's biggest fan is going like 2026. When he's fit, he's best left back. in the
Well,
world.
you know what's mad? Harry Maguire impacts the game, like gets goal. You know what I mean? Like he's doing like all right. Why are they not saying that about him then? Why not say there's not a better centre back than him in the world? They may as well say it about Harry Maguire then, because the impact he's having and how well he's actually playing to actually give him a new contract. Like Luke Shaw, we wouldn't give a new contract. If this was Luke Shaw, we wouldn't extend. But we've looked at Harry Maguire and gone, tell you what, mate, he's still just like our best centre back at the minute. He's probably got to keep him. So why are they not saying that to him? What a load of bollocks!
Best back in the world.
That's where it's not real. That's not real, bro.
Play enough games.
I'll be keeping him.
Mason Mount.
I'd probably sell him, and I like him. He's a great footballer, but he's never going to play in front of Bruno Fernandes. I'm not sure what other position he can play, and he doesn't play enough games.
Fernandes.
Best player the club's had for a good few years. Keep him,
Alright,
but
okay.
I think it'll be. I think
Keep him, boys.
the club will have to sit him down and explain which way the club's going and what the players are targeting and stuff to keep him, because he could go any club he wants.
Right, we know he is going. Casemiro.
Right.
Yeah, I
Good.
think it's right. Look, he's been brilliant. He's turned another one who's turned his fortunes round. Really, he's been very good, but they need strength in that position massively.
Right, okay. Ugarte.
So
Manu.
just keep,
Cunha.
keep,
Xerxes.
sell,
Diallo.
keep,
And Boomo.
keep.
Seshko.
Exactly, Asher.
Keep as a squad player, get someone better.
I like him, man. He's all right.
I do, but I think you got to go and get someone better.
Well, listen, I mean, our instant thing will be to defend that and say, what do you mean get someone better than Seshko? Shut up, Nicky. But, like, you know, listen, if we're being ambitious, I don't care if we get someone better than Seshko and our striker is someone better than Seshko and Seshko. No problem. But again, first season, isn't it? First season, in and out the team, different formations. We just still don't know enough about him. But he's not saying sell him. He's saying get someone better. Now, getting someone better in this market, you know, what does it look like? You know, who is better that's attainable?